Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Welcome to today's episode of The American Dream. I'm your host, Adam Jakes, broker of Yellowstone River Realty, and today I have got a special treat for you because we're going to be cooking at one of our favorite restaurants here in Billings with Chef Ashley. So come along with me. We're going to enjoy some dishes, have some drinks, and check out one of our newest, best restaurants here in Midtown Billings. Welcome to Fatty's Steak and Seafood House. Concept Kitchen went to a food truck, and then food truck went to brick and mortar. And so there's been this progression over the last 5, 6?
12
Is
years.
it 12 already? 12 years.
12 years.
So that's how long I've known Chef Ashley, for many years, but it's been fun to watch this progression. Her whole building wasn't as big as this kitchen was. But this is great. I mean, it's
But
just
you know
great.
what? There's
It's
a
so
lot
great.
to be said about the smaller kitchen, and because it was open, I could visit with the guests from the glass behind the glass.
Yeah,
I could,
that's my favorite. I
I
love
could
the open
feed
kitchen.
them or whatever. But I do love the fact that my background is 5-star fine dining. And I love the fact that I can cook that way because that's how I like to eat. That's how I like to cook. This is just what we were brought up on.
Right.
And so even though times are different right now, I can still get creative.
Well, you got your fancy 5-star cooking.
Yeah.
But it's like coming to my mom's house.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm making kitchen sink jambalaya. So as Cajun people, this is what we're known for. A Cajun is more rustic, it's more browns and it's rich gravies and that sort of thing. This is a prime steak. I get them butchered and packaged already for us. So for this guy here, I'm gonna get a good sear on it. I prefer a cast iron.
We got the stuff we cooked, but we got new things added to the party here. So what do we got?
So I mean, we are fortunate to have a beer and wine license. However, without a full liquor license, not everybody drinks beer and wine.
Right.
And your wine companies, your beer companies, your sake companies, all these people started getting real creative about what and how they're making their product so that we can still serve it in a mixed drink form. So I do a Bloody Mary with 2 kinds of sake and a beer. It's a dark beer. Make the Bloody Mary mix in-house, with all the good
Of course
stuff.
you do, yeah.
And then I found this great country creamer that mimics a White Russian. And so we've made a White Russian with this country creamer. And then I use also 2 different kinds of sake. So I have like a base sake, and then there's flavored sakes now. So I'll add those things to it. Let's dig in.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so this is the steak that we had in the back,
Yeah.
which looks amazing.
Those roasted garlic, that looks really good.
I'm probably gonna have to have some of that garlic
Yeah, I think you should.
because I don't have much fear, and it looks amazing. Oh my God, unbelievable.
Okay.
That is so darn good. Oh my gosh, so we have had a day. We got to cook food in Chef Ashley's kitchen. We got to try meals and great drinks. What a good day. Thanks for being here. We appreciate seeing you guys. And the next time you're in Billings, you need to come to Fatty's Seafood and Steakhouse right here in Midtown Billings, Montana. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys next time on The American Dream.
Today on The American Dream, we'll be addressing a shared challenge within our charming city of Bozeman: affordable housing. Bozeman's allure is undeniable, but it can be difficult to find the right property because of its price tag. Montana Custom Structures is a local company with an innovative solution: tiny homes. Today, we'll be touring 2 of their exceptional models and learning more about these economical alternative structures. I'm joined by Paul and Wyatt Kemp, owners of Montana Custom Structures. Thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you.
We are so excited to see these models. Which one are we going to take a look at first?
First, we're going to check out the Maurice. So this is our Maurice model. This specializes in having a big open area, so that's going to let light in on both the front and the back, depending on orientation. Open floor plan with the ability to add a loft in. We could add in ladders to be able to have access up top. And 2 of the specializations for this particular model is its ability to act as a office. A lot of people are utilizing this for additional square footage at their home to build an office where they can get away from the wife and the kids or their family, and then also using it for alternative uses such as just a retreat center. We have a client that bought it specifically to host Pilates classes, and she's able to do that at her home instead of renting out commercial space for those same needs.
So this model looks a lot more like a traditional home. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Yeah, this is our Moose Lodge, and this is absolutely more along the lines of a traditional home type building. This one in particular is actually a studio unit, 12 by 20. It comes with an open floor plan with a 3/4 bath, kitchenette, and the option to customize. We have a lot of amenities that we can add in to a building like this. And what someone might purchase this particular building for would be if you have additional bedrooms that you want to add onto your property, whether you have an existing primary residence and you want to add in that mother-in-law ADU sort of feature, maybe you're running a short-term rental, something along those lines, or maybe you have property and you just want to get a structure on it and you don't want to break the budget. This would be where our Moose Lodge would come in.
So what are some of the biggest things that people should be considering or know about if they're considering an alternative like this one?
Well, some of the biggest things are the advantages, right? So the advantages to this are affordability, right? And the second thing is we can place them anywhere. Like the studio out there, we can crane it over a person's house, put it in the backyard, turn it into a Pilates studio for a gal that has been doing it in her house and make it easy. It's minimal groundwork. We can tie into sewer, we can tie into water, we can tie into electricity. And even speaking about electricity, if you don't need the water or the sewer, we can take a generator. It's a 30 amp circuit coming off the facility and plug it in with a suitcase generator. And you're lit up and ready to go.
So what was the inspiration behind starting Montana Custom Structures?
Coming to Bozeman a couple of years ago, and as we all look out and can see the pricing going up in the homes, to create a business that could give people affordable housing. It's difficult. That mother-in-law, that in-law, that mother or father that's elderly needs a place. They don't need a big place. So we thought we could bring that to Bozeman and Montana in a holistic way and say, here's some options for everybody, because guess what? Nobody's doing it now. There's nobody else doing this, and we think we're going to be very successful once people find out about us, where they can come in and get an option that fits their ticket and not break the bank.
What do you see for the future of your company?
What we're trying to do is put the potential homeowner with a tiny home house, custom structure that they like. And what we're doing as Montana Custom Structures is trying to represent a number of builders that present different pricing, different models, different flavors to the customer, that the customer can come in, look at them here, deal with us, and we're going to set up a contract between the customer and the builder and make sure everything goes smooth.
Montana Custom Structures has shown us that property ownership or functionality can be more affordable than you think. Everyone's American dream might look a little different. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Nicole Toronto, and this is The American Dream.
Welcome back to beautiful Bozeman. There are plenty of reasons to come to Bozeman in the summer, but let's face it, in the winter, the mountains really shine. Today I'm going to introduce you to an activity you may not have added to your list before, and I think you're going to have an amazing time getting out here in nature. And then after that, we're going to take you over to a gorgeous townhouse with views that will never disappoint. I'm your host, Kirsten Daniels, and this is The American Dream. Bozeman is known as a ski lover's oasis because we've got Bridger Bowl and Big Sky resorts close by. But maybe it's time for you to expand your horizons and consider cross-country skiing. Now hear me out. These little skinny skis might not seem like your jam, but you might be surprised how much fun you can have strapping these on and getting a workout in the process. So today I am joined by local ski enthusiast and realtor Blake Maxwell, and he's going to give us a Ski 101. Thank you so much for joining me today, Blake.
Hi, Kirsten. It's good to be here.
Awesome. So for those of us like myself who are not experts in cross-country skis, what would you say is the first thing we need to know?
Frankly, how accessible it is. It's easy to get started. It takes very little gear, and you can have a lot of fun in a half an hour or an hour, as we are right now at Bridger Creek Golf Course.
I'm so glad that you mentioned Bridger Creek Golf Course, because isn't this part of what Bridger Ski Foundation grooms for Bozeman to use?
Yes, they have a series of loops, what we call a ski track here at the golf course.
All right, so tell me, 101, what do we have to do first?
Okay, we're going to go over a few dry land techniques just so we're kind of used to what our bodies are supposed to do. And we're going to want that ability to shift from one leg to the other. That's a big part of cross-country skiing, is really stacking your weight on one foot versus stacking it on the other. We're going to do a shuffle, shuffle, glide. Shuffle, shuffle, glide. Shuffle, shuffle, glide. You're doing exactly right. That's what we want.
I feel like we're doing a dance thing here.
Yep. You're going to clip in, and you want to hear it click, just like that.
Woo! I did it!
Good job. So remember, a little bit of an athletic body position. Shuffle, shuffle, glide. Shuffle, shuffle,
I'm skiing!
glide.
Shuffle, shuffle, glide down the hill. Ah, why does this feel steep even though it's not? Okay, herringbone things. How am I doing?
Doing great.
Yay! I did it!
Okay, here we go. We're gonna practice that kick and glide.
All right, here we go.
Woo! Kick. Kick. Kick.
Thank you so much, Blake.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, that was awesome. And I even got a little sweaty doing it.
You did great.
Thank you. Well, now that we've had a blast out here skiing, I'd love to take you over to that gorgeous property with views for days. We'll put up our feet and take it in. Let's check it out together. Just minutes from downtown, this 4-bedroom, 4-bath luxury townhome is over 3,100 square feet and sumptuously appointed with 2 gas fireplaces, quartz waterfall island, and a primary suite that's to die for. These views bring the outside in, reminding you of your day's adventures and setting you up for sweet dreams. When you live here, there's truly no place like home. Next time you're planning your winter vacation, why not think of Bozeman's cross-country ski trails for a change? and you might just decide you'd like to come and stay. I'm your host, Kirsten Daniels. Thanks for joining me today on The American Dream. We'll see you next time here in Bozeman.
Welcome to Bozeman, Montana, a town on the rise where the Rocky Mountains meet a close-knit community. And here, healthy living isn't just a trend, it's a lifestyle. And today, we're gonna meet one of our favorite local juiceries and then go view a stunning custom home. Here with me today are Sierra and Chelsea, the dynamic duo behind the Well Juicery. So Sierra, why did you start this awesome place?
In my early 20s, I went through an array of health issues, and my most profound healing came from nutrient-dense food and lifestyle change. Something I really struggled with during that time frame of my life is being out and about and away from the house and able to eat. So essentially, I wanted to create a all-organic little space that people with food intolerances and health issues and people who just really wanted to fill their body with good nutritious things during the day without the hassle of having to go home and cut stuff up or juice things or blend things. And so that's how the Well was born, was through my need of needing fast, nutritious food and seeing a space that Bozeman didn't have anything like that to offer.
So Chelsea, tell me, what is everyone buzzing right now in terms of the items that you guys serve?
So we actually offer a very wide variety of very nutrient-dense juices, smoothies, smoothie bowls. We have a lot of grab-and-go food, as well as hot elixirs, avocado toast. The list goes on. What people really come in here, our main focus is our juice. Our Bright Eyes is one of our top sellers always. We do also have our sweet greens that sells out pretty quick. The smoothies are always a hit, and the smoothie bowls, because they have all the toppings and it just adds a little extra. So I mean, we don't have anything that sells way more than anything else. It's just really what the guest comes in looking for, and we do our best to send them out with the best thing for their body.
That sounds amazing. And how do you think serving healthy items has helped the local community?
I would say that with Sierra's journey and there not being a lot around, that this is a place that people can pop in and out of very quickly, and they have the nutrients that they need to get them through the day.
And another aspect of what we feel we bring to the community is our space. We really wanted to create a clean, calming, healing space with lots of natural light, lots of plants, clean air. So we just really wanted to create an awesome healing spot where people could come and gather and fill their body with wonderful things so they can be the best themselves that they can be.
That's wonderful. Well, I appreciate you both joining me today, and I look forward to connecting again in the future. I'm sure I'll see you here.
Thank you.
Now that I've got my juice and smoothie, I'm ready for whatever the day throws my way. And next, we're gonna go see a brand new custom home, and trust me, it's a must-see. So I have Jason Schrager here with me, who is the developer and builder of Forest View Farms, and he's gonna show us around on what to expect and where we're at right now.
So this is Forest View Farms. It's a 20-acre subdivision, has 10 individual lots on it. Each lot's a little bit under an acre. We're standing in front of the first house in the neighborhood.
This is going to be more of a luxury neighborhood on the south side of Bozeman.
Trying to do some upper end. They're spec homes, but they're custom spec homes. So I guess we're just going to call them upper end spec homes, $2 million range plus.
Okay. And there's nothing about them that feels spec-ish. So let's head inside.
Let's head inside.
And we'll take a look.
Let's take a look.
What is your vision in terms of price range for this neighborhood?
First one will start, plus 2 million plus, and each one, depending on the features of the home and the size of the home, will vary from that number.
Wonderful. Well, I'd love to take a look around.
Let's go take a peek.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm your host, Tamara Williams with American Dream TV.
Welcome to the American Dream in Billings, Montana. Many Americans have been seeking to have the best health in the last couple years, physically, mentally, and even emotionally, and they're seeking ways other than traditional medicine. Today, I'm on Billings West End at Elon Medical Spa, and I'm going to chat with owner Casey Tisdale about her vision for the best health and wellness in the Billings community. Casey, thank you so much for having us today. I'm so excited to be here. There's no doubt that the last few years, people have really been taking charge of their health and wellness, and there is so much proof in that in this amazing facility that you have here. So tell me, where did this concept come from for this space, and what is it that you're doing here?
The space started developing over the last couple of years. So I started in the health and wellness industry about 15 years ago. I personally had some medical issues and some family medical issues that drove me to seek out a little bit more of the natural approach and what can I do for better vitality, longevity, and to mitigate some health risks. Wouldn't it be amazing if we treated chronic disease and illness first with diet and lifestyle? You know, when you come for anxiety or depression, weight gain, fatigue, wouldn't it be amazing if we started with what you're eating, what you're doing every day? Are you exercising? Are you drinking water? So we really try to encompass all of that here. We want to look at how are you taking care of you so that we get the best outcome and we find the root cause.
I love that approach. So you're not just trying to mask symptoms, you're really trying to figure out exactly what's going on.
Exactly what's going on, and can we treat this? Maybe we need medicine and maybe we don't. Maybe this is a lifestyle change. Maybe this is a self-care issue. I had to have a total hysterectomy when I was 32. So I was put into menopause overnight, and I didn't want to be 32 in menopause. I didn't want to feel like I was in menopause. I didn't want to look like I was in menopause. So I kind of really dug deep to figure out what can I do for women, men who are midlife, really struggling with feeling well, functioning well, being present for their families and their partners. Wow. And that's where this came from.
Let's check out this space and let's hear about some of the services and things that you're doing for the best vitality for people in the community.
Our approach is individualized, so we want to know, what do you need? So utilizing tools like genetic testing is helpful because then it tells me what does your body genetically need you to take as a supplement because it doesn't make or metabolize well versus what I would recommend to just anyone. So sometimes being able to tailor the services, the products, and the approach to each person just make it that much better. When we know what your body needs and not just what's generally recommended.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
So you're getting a B12 and a vitamin D shot. Vitamin D is actually really good for fighting off illnesses. So we're giving you kind of a hefty dose of vitamin D today, but I think it will help.
Awesome, yeah. Thank you. It's been a nonstop season of sickness. Thank you for that shot. I feel better already. It's amazing. Thank you so much for having us today and sharing with us your approach to overall health and wellness. Folks at home, if you are looking to be your healthiest self, make sure you stop by Elon Medical Spa and get a personalized approach to your health and wellness. See you next time on The American Dream.
Well, I hope hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.